Hello, lovelies. It's She here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing today? I'm here to bring you another channel message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance. All right. So I'm really getting off of the original, the very initial, energy of this is that there's you and another person, and you're not really getting along because you guys came out as the King and Queen of Swords. So I was like, there's somebody that you're not seeing eye to eye. Okay, you feel very opposite sides, but Spirit is saying that the two of you are feeling very triggered about each other, but that you are. It's like the two of you are making assumptions about how the other one feels and how the other one thinks and how the other one operates, when really the two of you are actually much closer on the same page than you think that you are. But because of your particular positions and the way that you view the situation, you feel like the two of you are going in opposite directions, or you feel like the two of you are kind of like enemies, or just on opposite sides of the spectrum from each other. But the divine wants to bring some clarity to this situation. Look, open communication. I want one thing. Okay. So what's going on in this situation between these two people, Spirit? Okay, yes, there is some toxicity going on in this situation. Okay, now that doesn't mean that the people in it are necessarily toxic, but I do feel like there are some toxic traits or some toxic, because I was getting a lot of finger pointing, a lot of blaming, a lot of projecting, a lot of projection energy back and forth that the two of you are projecting back and forth with each other. There could be some kind of codependent addictions that's happening here. Okay. And I feel like the two of you are mirroring your energy. So I feel, because I just saw that following your lead. So I feel like one or both of you starts, but you, no, but you, no, but you, no, but you, no, but you, that kind of energy, equal match. Exactly. Oh my gosh. What else is happening between these two people? Codependent. Karmic. So there is a toxic mindset, a toxic karmic mindset that's happening between the two of you, because the truth is both of you are pretty honorable people, but there's some outside influences in the sense of the way that you were raised or your past experiences that you've had. Okay, about this, for some of you it could even be exes of yours that have given you this very kind of like, ooh, people can't be trusted. I can't trust this person, or I can't trust this. I'm feeling triggered. I'm feeling, all of those things. Walk away. So I feel like I said, I feel like the two of you feel like there is all of this karma. And it could be, and I feel like what's happening here is that in both of your situations there is karma, but it's like the two of you are only seeing you're seeing your shadow selves. You're seeing both of your shadow selves. You're seeing the karma that you're working through. You're seeing the issues that you're working through, some energies around you that you could even be purging, or that are coming to the surface so that you can feel triggered. Like I said, I feel like the two of you, you're looking at this other person and you're seeing your own karma, you're seeing your own triggers, you're seeing your own things that you need to work on, right? So you're having that mirroring energy that's happening. So this person is reflecting back. So this person is reflecting back the things that you need to work on. So of course, instead of saying, oh, these are probably things I need to work on, you're like, this person is a terrible person. Clearly this person is toxic. Look, they do this and look, they do that. And they make me feel like this and they make me feel like that. Look, they do this and they say this and they do that, right? But it's really more about yourself. Like Spirit saying it's more about yourself than it is this other person, right? There needs to be some open communication about how the two of you really feel about the situation, because if there was some open communication, you might actually get down to the fact that the two of you really aren't who you really think you are. You don't really feel the way each other doesn't really feel the way you're assuming that they feel. And it might be very honest, that if you came together and had this discussion with each other, you could see like, oh, when I saw that, I wasn't really seeing you. I was seeing the things you made me feel about myself and about my journey and about other things that were happening in my life, right? Because the truth is there could be some real deep love here, which is why I think the situation feels so in turmoil, because the two of you have very genuine feelings about the situation. Um ooh, ooh, ooh. X. I'm telling there's an X situation here that's going on. Okay. For some of you, this person could be an ex, but I'm really not getting that. It's kind of giving me like these people, like they look at you and they see some traits of their ex, or like you look at them and you see some traits, but you're really seeing the kind of like harmful leftover toxic traits that from each other's past. That's what I'm getting. Oh, I just saw childhood trauma. Yeah, no joke. What else is going here? What else is going on here between these two people, Spirit? Okay. Father, mother of my child, or mother of my children. Father and mother of my children. So someone here could have some issues that they're dealing with somebody that they have kids with, or with their own mother or father. There could also be, with this past life soulmate, there could be some past life karma that's being worked out right now between the two of you. The two of you might have been together in a past life. You might have had children together in a past life. And there's this past life karma that's working out here. Spirit is saying give it time, because the situation as it is right now is codependent. You have a new partner, a new lifelong partner coming into this situation. This could be this person, or it could, Spirit is just saying, hey, like you have people in your life that are triggering you right now because the situation is karmic, it's toxic, you're walking away from it, you're walking away from codependency. Just give it some time. All this is going to start purging and working out of your system. You were dealing with a person that had a lot of red flags. They were a selfish person. You have this new partner coming in. That's why this is coming up, so that you can face it, so that you can purge it, so that you can heal it, so that you can heal from it, so that you can acknowledge it in yourself, and so that you don't bring all this baggage, all of this emotional baggage to your new relationship. Okay? Because Spirit is saying that you do have a very big blessing that's coming, a manifestation that you've been trying to bring in the form of a new partner. It's coming in. That's why all this toxic stuff from your past is coming up. Some of you might have several options, or have a lot of different choices that feel like they're confusing you, and you're like, you might have been listening to my readings or other people's readings. Say you have a lot of energies coming in towards you right now. You have some past energies coming towards you. You have some karmic energies coming towards you. You have some new positive soulmate partners coming in, and you're trying to be like, who is who though? Who is who? Like, I got to get to know these people first, right? Yeah. So you're really holding back as to making an offer or accepting an offer from anyone, because you're like, I need to work on this. Spirit is trying to tell you, you feel this confusion energy right now because there is this karma that's working out of your system right now, right? There are these karmic lessons that you need to learn, which is why you have karmic people coming up in your life. Okay, there is a lesson here. There are downloads that you are getting that are helping you work your way through this, but there's definitely some karmic issues here, right? Yeah, and that you're walking away from. Walk away, right? You were put in this hangman position of this position of confusion, or this position of, okay, wait, get still, get grounded, see your way through this, because you needed to see this from a different perspective, right? You needed to see what happened in the past, or what was happening with this person as like I said, right? The situation is toxic. Heal yourself. That's why this toxic situation came up, because it's time, it's time for you to address it, and to do all of that dark night, letting go, healing, purging. Okay. Somebody has an emperor energy that's walking into their life. There's also With this devil card here, also, Spirit is also wanting me to say that there is some Capricorn energy here as well. Oh, Saturn energy. Some of you might be going through a Saturn return. Pay attention to what planet and what house your Saturn energy is. That's your karmic energy that you're going to be facing right now. Spirit said, pay attention to that. It's going to be really letting you know where things could be like holding you back, or things that you need to kind of, that's going to kind of help you pinpoint what's the thing that you need to kind of back off from, let it go. It's going to work out. Have that knowledge inside of yourself. Focus on things that are working for you. But it might be kind of like a lot of, yeah, because I'm almost getting a headache right now. It might feel kind of like a headache, like confusion energy. Yeah. Eight of Swords. You're like, yeah, for some of you might be like, where is this emperor? Where? Where are you at though? Like, what you talking about? Ooh, the King of Pentacles. That's twice that I've cut on the King of Pentacles when this Emperor showed itself. For some of you, you might be walking away from an Earth sign energy here, specifically a Capricorn energy. You could be working out of your system, or like working away from. This person might have been kind of like a playboy or a playgirl kind of energy. They kind of came in and out. They came around and they gave you attention when it was convenient for you. Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. You're feeling the weight of this, of the like the astrological placements that are happening right now, and how heavy they are hitting in your natal chart, how heavy they are hitting, and they are affecting your energy right now. You're feeling this heaviness. Yeah, it's they're almost showing me like the weight or like the burden of like this wheel, how it's on like this back right here, this devil. That's like a devil creature, like, but it's like the weight of this wheel is on your back right now. You're working through some kind of karma right now, and Spirit wants you to be proactive with this. That's so crazy because I stopped myself from saying King of Wands because I almost said Knight of Wands, and then I cut on the Knight of Wands. And again, on this Knight energy, it's kind of fickle. It's like this really like fickle energy. Like, oh, I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to, but I kind of want to, but maybe I don't want to. And you're feeling the weight of Spirit being like, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and face this. Yeah, because there's new pathways. There's a truth here that you need to face about a certain situation that's happening. Excuse me. Yeah, you need to walk away from it. There's something here that you need to walk away from. What is it here that, okay. What is it here that the collective needs to walk away from? Is it them? Yes. Please, Spirit, what is it here that the collective needs to walk away from? Oh, Lord. Okay. This codependent energy from your past, right? This, everybody that I date is going to be like the last person. You know, every person that I date is just going to be more drama, more BS, more... Spirit is saying, like, in the past, you might have had a very specific type, And your type was really based on the fact that there was a karmic lesson that you weren't learning. You might have felt like you dated the same person over and over again in the past, and Spirit is saying that you are evolving, that you are pushing beyond this, but there's something about the mentality, a limiting mindset that you have about this person, this new person coming in based on what's happened in the past with you. Okay? Spirit says there is a whole new cycle. There is a whole new, and it is giving me like a, oh, they're all fuck boys. Oh, they're all fuck girls. Oh, they're all for the street. Oh, they're all, it's giving me this kind of like everybody's the same energy. Like everybody, the whole world out there is the same. It's full of people that act just like my exes. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Five Five of Wands. We've talked about this in the collective before, how some people get used to the struggle, right? They get used to that struggle love. They get used to that it has to be a fight. It has to be something. Um, if it's too easy, it must not be real. If it's too easy, if it's just like, oh yeah, let's just hang out, let's just, let's just do this. Like, yeah, I'm ready. It's like, why are you so ready? Why are you so accepting? Why are you so loving? What are you hiding? There has to be something. What's in your past? You know, digging around, not letting, trying to control a situation so that you don't get your heart broken or so that you don't get hurt. But it's like waiting for the other shoe to fall, constantly waiting for that. Aha, see, I knew it. I knew that you did this, or I knew that you did that. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I couldn't trust you. I knew there was a reason I was keeping my boundaries up. I knew it. I was right. You're wrong. I'm right. That kind of energy where it's like constantly waiting. Sorry if that was kind of loud. I feel like somebody was just like, damn, I got headphones on. Like, sorry. But it's constantly waiting for that. Oh, when's the fuck up gonna happen? Or if this person has one day where they don't want to text you, or they have a little bit of attitude, and you're just like, you know what, I knew you was just like all the rest of them. I knew it was this. That's just who you are, kind of energy. Yeah, Spirit is kind of just saying, kind of relax, like relax a little bit. Let a situation just unfold. Let a person just show you who they are and trust that, right? Show you who they are. Give a person time to show you who they are. And then if you see red flags, or if you see something, be like, okay, no, I'm seeing these red flags. I'm not going to ignore them, right? But for some of you, it's like seeing red flags even where there aren't any. Seeing red flags where it's not really a red flag, or it's like too quick to cut people off, or too quick to make assumptions about other people. There is this sense of just slow down and just let things happen. Just slow down and just let people be human. Let people be people, right? Like, just slow down. Not everybody's on a mission to like stab a knife into your heart, right? Um, and Spirit, it's like, I understand, but give it time, right? Give it time. It's okay, right? All things are going to come in their time. Four of Wands, right? This stability, this Emperor, this person, it's coming, right? And you feel the weight of that coming. There is a new partner incoming that's going to be somebody that is going to stick around, right? But there is this lesson about seeing a karmic around every corner, right? Searching and picking apart every person that comes into your life to be like, I bet you're going to be a karmic because of this and that. And I bet you're a karmic in this way because of this and that. There is that kind of like jumping the gun, labeling people, not just allowing people to play the role that they're supposed to be. It's like trying to take control of the situation so that you don't get hurt, right? That's also too where this Emperor energy is coming in here. It's like the over control. It's turning toxic. It's turning karmic. You're turning people into karmics by trying to manipulate the situation, trying to find out every single little thing about them. Trying to be like, I bet you're like this and I bet you're like that. it's kind of manipulating and twisting the situation. That's what spirit is, like the tension of it, like manipulating and twisting and curling around and not just flowing with it and letting it unfold in front of you naturally. It's like, no, I need to pick this lock and force it open and look and see, that kind of energy. Like spirit's like, ooh. How do you release some of your control issues? You build up your confidence in yourself. You build up your confidence in your discernment and your guidance and your gut and your intuition, right? You can go forward with that kind of full energy, with that kind of new energy, taking those leaps of faith because you have faith in yourself. You know that, okay, if I start seeing something is not going well here, I'm not going to let another karmic, I'm not going to let that person take advantage of me. Or even in some situations like spirit, there, for some of you, you could be due. I don't want to say like a karmic person that's going to come into your life that's going to hurt, that's going to necessarily like hurt you or, be toxic to you. But for some of you, you might have a person, you might not have the one energy, right? That's meant to be with you right now, right? It's very possible that you could have another person that's in between this person coming in, and spirit is saying you're trying so hard to be like, nope, nope, I don't want I don't want, I mean, of course nobody wants that devil person, right? But it's like, nope, I don't want that. Nope, I don't want that. I'm trying to take control of my own destiny. I don't want that. I want this, and I'll only allow this in. And spirit is like, well, there's still lessons that you need to learn here. There's still lessons that you need to learn here. There's somebody else that's supposed to come into your life. Like, for some of you, that's what the situation is, right? And for some of you, it is, with the strength card here, it's having the strength to walk away from this karmic mindset of everybody's going to hurt me. Everybody's going to be like my ex. Give it time. It's okay. People don't have to be perfect right now. That's what spirit just wanted to say, that like, you're not perfect, so don't expect other people to be perfect either. Have a little more grace and understanding for people. And spirit says they understand that all of this is based on your fear, right? But fear lowers your vibration. That's why you feel so confused. That's why you feel so heavy, right? Because you are living with this trapped, with this mindset of fear, right? This fear is blinding you. The fear is blinding you. Listen to your intuition. Are you guys listening? Okay. Listen to your intuition and let it drive you forward towards your ultimate happiness. Okay. Don't be scared, right? Don't be scared. Strive forward. There is action that is required from you right now. What's this action? It's allowing. Allowing is usually kind of like is a more feminine energy to it. But there is this something like you need to do something. You need to get active with your healing or with something that is going to allow this allow the natural flow of what's happening, right? Right now you're fighting against yourself. Right now you're pitting energies against themselves and creating resistance to what wants to naturally flow into your life. Yeah, because it wants to come, right? Just rushing and flowing in. But it's meeting too much resistance. Yeah. There is a different mindset that you need to get into. You need to see this from a different perspective. Because in this way, you are being this kind of Seven of Swords energy to yourself. It's time to release the past. The Seven of Swords can also be about leaving things behind. Right? Spirit saying that they're desperately trying for you to see the truth, for you to allow this shift in timeline to happen, allow this shift in your energy for this new cycle to begin. But you're holding on to the old cycle. You're holding on to it. For some of you, I'm going to be honest, and you might not like hearing this, but it's the truth. For some of you, your boundaries are up too high. Because people are matching that energy. People that are trying to come in are matching that energy. And the more you bounce back and forth this energy of, look, and the more you bounce back and forth this energy, right? Because I said that it came out in that King and Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords. The more you bounce back and forth, the more you project onto other people, you know, the more they project onto you. The more you try to force, the more they try to force. And the more repelled away from each other that you are. Right? Yeah, Spirit is telling you that you need to be in this more allowing energy. With this King of Wands energy right here, it could be there is something that you need to get up and do. There's something that you need to get up and do. You might need to physically travel somewhere or go and do something. Maybe something around moving your body more, becoming more physically active. Eight of Cups, walking away. Yeah, you need to put in that work to really genuinely. What are you asking exactly them to like walk away from, Spirit? What are you asking them to walk away from? It's a commitment to, I have to win. I have to win. This is more this control energy. I have to win. Hierophant. Also, Spirit is saying let go of control in general because Spirit knows best. Spirit knows best. Trust your higher self and trust the plan. Trust the divine plan. Surrender to the divine plan. You're so committed to this is the way that it works. This is the way that I win. This is what I want, that you're not paying attention to the fact that you're like, no, the path just has to go straight there, when Spirit's like, no, your path is really meant to go kind of like this. And you're like, no, F all that, straight there. And Spirit's like, no, like you're supposed to. And you're like, no, straight there. And, you know, and Spirit's like, let go. Let go. You know, because the more you're in this control, like I know what's best energy, the further away you actually get away from what you want, right? The more you put off to Spirit that you're not ready, right? That you're not ready to let go, that you're not ready to trust, that you're not ready, right? Oh, this person is still trying to control. Oh, this person is still projecting their issues. Oh, this person is still, it's you, it's you, it's no, it's you, no, it's you, no, it's you, no, it's everybody else's fault kind of energy. And so the more you cultivate that energy, the more you tell Spirit, I'm not ready to let go of this energy. And the more you tell Spirit, you're not ready for the next path, right? So ironically, the harder you try to get the harder you try to get on path, the more off path you're getting. Yeah, like Spirit just keeps showing me like these kind of images of like a very it's like this distorted chaotic energy, and it's got all this like all these like arcs to it. Um, and spirit is like they want your energy to just be like smooth, like a wave, and it's more just kind of like erratic and a little more like glitchy and like arcing out in all these different pathways and twisting like this, when they're just like, we just want you to, instead of doing all like this, um because it's like okay. So in when I was growing up living with my mom, in our household, if anything ever got like tangled up, right, I was always the one that had to do that, right? Because my mom is the type of person that when she gets frustrated, she will literally just start like just like pulling and pulling. It's like, and so it's like one of those traps where it's like the harder you fight to get out of it, the more tangled up you get. The harder and the more kind of just erratic you start pulling and pulling and pulling, and I just want to be done with this and I just got to get through it, you know. And my mom was like, I don't see how you have the patience to sit there. And I'm like, what I do with those things is I just let them show me. You know, I kind of just move it around and just like let it show me how it wants to unwrap itself. And she would never understand. She'd be like, I don't understand that. Like, I've been over here for like 20 minutes working on this, and I give it to you and you untangle it in like 3 minutes. And I'm like, well, you also just start, like, you make it worse. You make it worse. You make it worse, because I sat there and watched her try to untangle wires or anything like that. I'm like, you make it worse because you get frustrated and you start trying to control the situation instead of just letting it kind of naturally unfold and show you, right? And let it show you the path. What you're trying to do is like show yourself to the path, and the path is like, no, let me show you. Let me show you how to get on the path. Like, stop trying to tell me, right? Like, you're going up to the path and you're like, you need to look like this, you need to feel like this, and you should go here, and there should be this many stops. And the path is like, no, like, you walk down the path. Like, you don't tell me what the path looks like. Does that make sense? So spirit is saying kind of just relax, because the more you're trying, the harder you're trying, the more tangled up you're getting, and the more you're kind of confusing yourself, and the more you're kind of twisting around what spirit is really trying to just kind of show you and lay the path out. If you just relax and allow, the path will unfold before you, and it will seem so much easier, right? Spirit is saying it will be so much easier, because I feel this sense of you having this heavy burden of this headache. Like I said, like, um, I started getting into this energy and I started feeling like almost nauseous, and I had this like this impression of like almost like a migraine, where it's like my head hurts so bad and the light seems so bright, and you know, it's this really heavy kind of energy. And it's given me this very like finding your way out of a karmic entanglement, right? And spirit is saying, you know, yes, keep going, right? But you're gonna trust that you are gonna find your way out of this. You know, don't just give in to it, but also the solution is going to present itself to you. So trust that the solution is going to present itself to you. So the harder you sit down and try to think your way out of it, it's like spirit is like, you can't think your way out of this one. You just need to allow. Okay, I gotta go meditate. Ooh, I gotta go meditate. And I would suggest that go outside, take your shoes off, go outside, sit on the ground, sit with your feet in the dirt, sit with your feet in the grass, sit, you know, go to the beach, put your feet in some water, get into your element, and you know, I don't know, you know, make a campfire and just kind of allow your mind just to kind of wander and kind of get out of it. Because yeah, it's creating this very like toxic like caught up energy around you. Um, and if you're in this karmic energy, you're not going to be attracting the one life partner kind of energy, right? You are going to be attracting more karmic controlling energies and partnerships and people around you. And that's just going to create more karma for you to fight your way out of, right? Um, have this deck over here. It's the Romance Angels deck. Spirit wants me to bring it out. Okay. For yourself, starting right off the gate, it's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself, you know, from the traps, from the mental traps that you have yourself in. What's some final advice here for this collective, please, Spirit? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Exactly. So release, let go, have a good time, go out, you know, if you can, where you are, you know, go out, have a good time, cook your favorite foods, drink water, take care of yourself, you know, start something new, do some things that, excuse me, that develop your inner child, you know, do something fun, get out there. Stop being so like serious about your, you know, like, yes, there comes a time in life when it's time to be serious. And then there are some things when it's like, okay, it's time to relax. It's time to chill. It's time to, you know, yeah, keep an open mind. Thank you, Spirit. Keep an open mind about this situation. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Exactly. So you might be looking for a very certain type to come walking into your life, and it might not be, you know, the next person that comes walking into your life, they might not be that perfect forever partner, right? Or they might not look like the person that you thought or they act like, or they might not have the background that you thought your perfect partner. It's like, really, Spirit, you really want to give me this person that has all this learning and developing to do, or this person that's still in this stage? It's like, really, it's like, trust the plan. That's what Spirit, you know, trust the plan. It's okay. Trust yourself and trust your plan. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, the signs are cautioning you. That's so funny, because I was literally just thinking, you don't have to like ignore, you know, warning signs or anything like that about people. But finances and career, financial issues are affecting your love life right now. Some of you might be really stressed out about a career path or about something that you were trying to create, and it's not coming in. And Spirit is saying it's not coming in because of all of this kind of control lack mentality that you have around it. Being in a flow state is going to allow something to come in a lot, you know, a lot better. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Like I said before, I think you're really busy on trying to find out, you know, you're focusing too much on the negative of the situation. I'm hearing that stay optimistic, right? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at play. Like I said, surrender to the divine plan, surrender to divine time. You're working through some kind of codependent energy right now, honestly. It definitely could be some family issues that you're working through as well. It's safe for you to love. So Spirit wants you to know that it's okay. It's safe. It's going to be safe for you to, you know, allow this more vulnerable part of yourself to show. Just, you know, you've done the works. So know that, right? Worth waiting for. Divine time, right? So some of you are like, I'm ready for my divine love right now. And Spirit is like, maybe your divine love's not ready for you right now. Maybe the person is still in development. Maybe, you know, maybe you still have some karmic issues that you need to learn from. Maybe you still have some things that you need to work through. Unrequited love. I'm not saying that this person doesn't have feelings for you, but I am saying that maybe perhaps there are some issues from your past that you still need to work through, that you still need to free yourself from, right? As I say that. Okay? There is new love coming to your life, right? There is a new form, a new vibration of love coming to your life, but you have to know that you deserve it, right? And that's going to look different for a lot of different people. Let go of your control issues, right? Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. It's all a part of your spiritual path, right? Right now. Spirit says they know that you're afraid, but fear is, don't be guided by fear, right? You can't allow yourself to be guided by fear. That develops more codependence. That develops more, that develops more insecurities. That's what has you feeling insecure, has you feeling clouded, has you feeling like, I don't know which way to go, where to turn, who to trust, what's really happening. Is my divine love really coming in? Are they really coming in? Are they really coming in? You have to work on staying optimistic about your love life, right? You have to work on staying optimistic about having, you don't have to be perfect, and Spirit doesn't expect you to have zero doubts ever, right? You're still human, but Spirit is saying, you need to really work on being like, look, just because it's not in front of my face right now, just because I might be, not where I want it to be right now, that doesn't mean that I won't be, that doesn't mean that it's not coming in. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to be there, you know. I might not be there today. I might not be there right now, but that doesn't mean that things can't change and that things are changing. I just need to trust that Spirit, that I am doing the work, that I'm doing what I need to do, and that Spirit is going to bring it in divine timing, right? Free yourself from, again, free yourself from this mindset of the past, of this kind of feeling like your Spirit is saying free yourself from the illusion of control, because you're really not controlling anything. Your fears are controlling you. It's not the other way around. Your fears are controlling you. You are not controlling anything, right? Playfulness. Yeah. Spirit is saying, right? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I said that, right? Go out, have a good time, spend some time with friends and family. Don't take things so seriously. Why so serious? Spirit is saying, hey, you forgot that the spiritual path was also about you, like, loving life and loving yourself and feeling good and going out there and doing these things. It doesn't always have to be analytical 24 hours a day, right? Get out there and enjoy yourself. Get out there and have some fun. Get out there and laugh. Get out there and play. Get out there and, just allow life to unveil itself to you, right? Hmm. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you, okay? If this helped you out or this resonated, please, if you feel comfortable, as always, let me know down in the comment section down below. Like the content if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, okay? Also, please check out the links in the description box down below where you guys can see my second channel, or where you guys can see my links down below to my virtual shop, as well as my contact information if you feel guided to get a personal reading from me. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you. Hope this brought the love, light, and clarity that you needed to your situation. All right, and I will see you lovelies in the next one. Bye.